Hey, you guys gotta check out this guy's channel, Lincoln Square Leonidas. This guy is no pansy. He doesn't like to get pushed around. And when that happens, he pushes back. This guy is funny, he's smart, he's witty, and he's got some of the biggest cojones that I've seen in this auditing community. Go check out Lincoln Square Leonidas' channel and let him know I sent you. Watch this video.
So we're here. We're going to go ahead and challenge our First Amendment rights to cover this trial because they are illegally denying us access to cover this as press. Let's see. Yo, what's up, San Joaquin? What's up, big brother? We're going to go in here and probably get arrested. I give it a 50-50. We'll see how they want to respect First Amendment rights. They didn't take too kindly in here last time. Enter to the right, way right. Hey, what's going on, guys? What's up, buddy? I was hoping you'd be here. You remember last time I was in here and you said I'd be in contempt of court? What's that? I'm not allowed to film in here? Why is that? Where's the idiot that says that? What says that? Yeah, why can't I film in here?
Well, while it is a public building, you need permission from court administration in order to do any kind of recording, including video or photograph.
Oh, all right. Well, this is...
So, also, if you're here for the hearing that you came for last time, do you know about the court order saying that you had to ask for 24 hours?
Oh, I'm very aware. I'm very aware. After I contacted on December 9th, after I contacted the courts, let them know I wanted to come in, Judge George, President Judge George invented a new court order to try and prevent First Amendment rights from being uptaken.
Well, all it did was say that you have to go over to a different building, and then you would be able to watch it from over there because they don't want people in the courtroom.
Right. And that would work if you guys actually reported correctly electronically what goes on in those courts, but you don't.
It's a live web app, so I don't know what it reports and records and whatever. Again, if you had the 24 hours notice and asked for permission, you'd be able to sit over there and watch it.
Okay, so you're sure you're going to uphold this directive, even though it's infringing my First Amendment rights?
It's not infringing your First Amendment rights, it's just redirecting where you can go to watch the court hearing.
So you're Chief of Building Security, Mark Masomer, right? Are you going to wear your badge correctly so we can see? How come you have it flipped around? All right, I just want to right there here. Mark, are you financially have a vested financial interest with somebody that I'm currently suing in this department? Yeah, you don't co-own a house. Sup, dog?
What's up, dog?
Must support.
America!
So you don't co-own a house with Miranda Blazek, the assistant district attorney that I am currently suing for racketeering? Are you sure you're the one that should be making this call, considering I feel it's infringing my First Amendment rights?
Well, it's not that I'm making this call. I'm informing you of the court's decisions, the court orders that are in place.
Right. So if this ends up being not legal, and I'm contesting this with you right now, do you think there might be a conflict of interest with you enforcing these rules, considering you have a vested financial interest with someone I'm suing in this building?
No, I don't believe that's a conflict of interest. And again, if it's something that you proceed with legally, and it turns out that there are legal complications, well, then I would abide by whatever legal decision is.
Even if it's an illegal rule you're enforcing?
If it turns out to be an illegal rule that I'm enforcing, then I don't have to change my stance. But currently my stance goes with what's already in place and is posted on the doors, and that you apparently have seen on the website forever.
So there's no inter-office dating policy against it, but there is a policy against pulling prisoners from a secure holding pen that's right next to the courtroom where this district attorney was prosecuting me twice for the same crimes. Now, I was pulled out of that secure room against policy into the hallway at the same time that Crazy Pants' dad, who we have a co-restraining order against for the incident, got a phone call while he was in the courtroom and came out and was standing right next to me, unsecured in an unsecured area, when we both have a secure restraining order against us. Is that against policy to pull a prisoner out of the bullpen and put them in the unsecure hallway?
Well, without me actually being there and knowing exactly what's going on, I couldn't make a decision on
So you do have a vested financial interest with somebody that I'm suing for somebody that was prosecuting me twice on the same charges, and I got pulled out of a secure waiting facility to meet with her dad, stand next to her dad who had a restraining order against me.
Now you got me confused. Who's that are we talking about? Because I don't.
Crazy pants, man. I don't want to have this thing. The person that you co-own a house with that prosecuted me twice on the same charges, that case I'm talking. You guys don't talk about that case?
I try not to.
Okay.
All right. But again, yes, if you dug up and there is a.
Look at all these guys.
Interest, as you mentioned.
Uh-huh.
But the issues that you also said with pulling you out of a courtroom and into a hallway and stuff, I wasn't there, so I'm not going to have a second.
But you're head of building security. How could you not know about that? Especially if the guy you co-own a house with is prosecuting me twice for the same crimes.
What date did this happen? Because there have been times when I wasn't always the director of security.
But that is a breach in policy, if that were to have happened, right? Taking a secure prisoner out of the secure bullpen, or the whole purposes of keeping them secluded from the public.
Again, I wasn't there that day.
So you don't know if that's a break of policy.
It could be. I don't know the specifics.
How could it not be a break of policy?
I don't know when PFAs went in effect. I don't know when.
No. Why did he take me out of the secure holding facility to put me next to a guy?
Again, without being there, I wouldn't be able to give you those answers. Okay, these are things that aren't recorded. I wasn't part of.
I'm telling you, it happened. Is that against policy? How is that not against policy? The whole point of having a secure bullpen is to keep secure prisoners away from the public. And I was pulled out of it into the hallway. Can you pull film from then? If I shoot you an email and tell you when that court date was, can you pull that up?
There's no recording in the hallways in some areas, and there's no recording in the courtroom itself.
Okay, right. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
But there is recording here. There is recording down here, right? Because last time, this tough guy right here, he told me I couldn't record. I'd be in contempt of court. And then you waited until I walked past and to my back. What'd you say? What did you say? I remember what you said. Do you remember what you said now that you know you're on video? You said there's one every day. What do you mean by that? Is that per policy up here? You are supposed to treat people like that? To my back? Walking through? What did I say to your response? What did I say after that? I remember. Do you remember? I remember. I think I called you out for sitting here right at that desk as a child molester walked in and out of this entire courtroom, and you watched it. You watched him eat lunch in the president judge's chambers. That's the kind of man you are. No, got nothing. Now that you know you're being recorded, you got nothing smart to say. All right, so we are aware. So I'm good to go in there, right?
You're not good to go in there.
I'm not good to go in there.
As we discussed about your First Amendment rights and everything else, you needed permission 24 hours prior to today, and then you would be allowed to go to the HSD over on 525 Boys School Road and watch from the WebEx that they have set up there.
Right.
So it's not an infringement, it's a relocation.
But that's only if it truly happens. And we know that I mean, you guys up here at Adams County turn a blind eye to the craziest stuff, and that the reporting just doesn't happen. I mean, I got a lot of evidence on that. And it's infringing my First Amendment right.
Again, it's not because you're just being redirected to another building to watch the court proceeding. You're not live, but it's a live transmission. And I personally have never watched one of the WebExes. So if you're saying that there's things that are being edited.
Well, I know the stenographer's reporter edited like crazy, man. And that's like part of what I actually filed in my case right now. So, yeah, no, that's infringing my First Amendment rights. I'm attending this public court hearing to investigate criminal judicial Adams County misconduct.
I know why you're here. I'm just telling you that you're not able to come in to see this live and in person because of the court order that has you redirected to the HSD.
Right.
To watch from a WebEx.
Right. And that's weird because that policy happened the same day that I asked. See here, December 9th, the same day that I'm like, oh, I'm investigating criminal Adams County judicial misconduct. And boom, then we get some weird stay of the court case, and I don't know, where is that one?
I can't speak as to the timing of everything.
Right.
But I do know that you were here for one hearing.
Right.
And I do know that you asked for permission to come to the next hearing, and it was granted. But then a continuation happened.
That day, that day, a new order came out by Gay Panic Defense President Judge Michael George, right there.
Again, I can't speak as to timing of everything.
Right.
You know, I'm not in everybody's head. I'm not in the decision-making process for a lot of these things.
But that doesn't seem strange to you?
It just seems coincidental.
It's
Which
coincidental.
to a lot of people would seem strange.
Uh-huh.
If that's how you read it, then that's how you read it.
Something maybe
And
worth
then
investigating.
You have your YouTube channel. You have your own investigation that you're going with. Obviously, I'm not trying to stop any of that. I'm just trying to tell you.
You're just stopping me from access to reporting from this legal action.
What's stopping you is that there's a court order saying that you should have applied 24 hours prior in order to be allowed to go to a different location.
Right. A court order can't supersede the First Amendment, though.
Well, again, it's not superseding the First Amendment. It's telling you where you can go to watch this proceeding.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Under strange times.
So, okay, let me ask you about this. So you're saying I can't record down right here, right now, right here?
You're not supposed to.
I'm not supposed to be.
Currently, but you're not supposed to.
Right.
Which is why we're part of the-
Right. Well, do you want to know the law? I got a copy of the law right here that says I can. Now that you know about it, qualified immunity really doesn't work. I kind of highlighted everything right there where it says I can do it. It says I can't do it outside a courtroom. What floors are the courtrooms on?
What you highlighted, yes. What you didn't highlight is without the approval of the court or presiding judicial.
Only if I want to go elsewhere. I'm allowed to video cast down here.
You need permission. This is a judicial facility.
You got a problem, dog? You sitting here huffing and snuffing?
So this time,
Thought so.
I'm going to ask you to leave because you're not following the court procedures that are in place, including the requirement for approval to come in and record.
Right. Well, this directive is for outside outside courtrooms. What floors are the courtrooms on?
Sir, he's asked you to leave. I think
Judicial facility.
Oh, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk. What's your name? What's your name, dog? What is your name? I'm asking you what your name. Please identify yourself. I don't think so.
Why don't you go out and step
I
out the door?
don't think that's gonna
Time
happen.
to leave.
That's not gonna happen, guys.
It's time to leave.
No, you're gonna have to cite me.
No, I don't have to.
Arrest me and cite me.
It's time to leave.
Look at this guy. Look at this tough
It's
guy.
time to leave.
You gonna be able to put your hands on me now? Dude, y'all are gonna have to cite me. Here's all these Don't, man. Your face. Hold on. Let me get that name. Let me get that name. Let me get that name, Chomo. Hey, guys. Here we go. Howdy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. What can I do for you?
I'm here to report an active crime right now.
Okay.
Yes.
By who?
Well, I can't really tell it away. I need to be able to talk to a law enforcement officer because we got to act on it right now.
Okay, I'll let you know. What's your name?
Jake Belsma.
Okay.
It's very immediate and important.
Did it happen in the borough?
Yes.
Okay.
It's active right now. So, you see that? Here is the courthouse. Here's the sheriff's office. District attorney's office is right up in there. This is where my phone is. This is Entwistle and Roberts Law, the powerhouse attorney family that I was investigating for judicial conspiracy, corruption, criminal misconduct, tied with the DA and the courts and the judges. This is what they've been trying to keep me out of the courts for. I just feel so vindicated right now. And it's great because I'm giving these guys the investigation of a century for this little town right here. And we're going to see how they handle this. That's phenomenal. I love that. I love irony. Hey, what's up, Jets?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Sergeant Proy, I've been telling you this whole time. I finally got him. I got the crime of the century to report right now.
Hey, just so you know, you're being audio video.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I'm glad we can. Because, y'all know the sheriff's, I got arrested Friday up at the courthouse. You aware of that?
No.
I got arrested Friday at the courthouse. Sheriff's took my phone. And I called to get it back this morning. They said the DA, confiscated it, put it into evidence. And I talked to the DA's office today. And they said they're just giving me the circle jerk about giving me my phone back. I'm going to get a call back by Lieutenant Lauer. Well, actually, my phone is in a shed out behind Entwistle and Entwistle Roberts Law. It is not in the possession of the DA. It is not in the possession of the sheriff's office. So why don't we go jump in a cruiser right now and go track down the crime of the century in Gettysburg. You guys will have your names on this. Okay. You guys will have pinned the DA for losing evidence, losing track of evidence. And it's especially weird because I was investigating Entwistle and Entwistle Roberts Law, and it winds up in their possession. Let's go get this. This is a crazy, huge crime conspiracy against the Commonwealth.
Okay, how do you know it's there?
Because I have Find My iPhone. It's in a fucking shed. It's been there for hours. It's been there. I won't even tell you how long it's been there. But let's go.
Well, how long has it been there?
It's been there long enough. It's not. What are you concerned about? It's in the possession.
Which phone it is? So
it's my phone.
Okay, what's the IEMI number?
No, let's go.
Okay, so you don't know the IEMI?
No, I don't. Okay. I don't. I can pull it up on my phone right now. I was just out there video recording all of this.
Perfect. Yeah, if you can pull it up on your phone.
So because my backup camera died, I had to cut filming to show them this. See right here? This is the courthouse. This is where my phone should be in lockup and evidence. Except that right now, it's sitting in a shed out behind the attorney's office that I was investigating when I got arrested. See here? Entwistle and Entwistle Roberts et al. And then we go down here and we see the courthouse. Yeah, I mean, there's the phone number. You guys can't run that? Can't you just like ping that within like 3 seconds? I'm showing you where it's on my Find My iPhone, and you're saying that because anybody can put any Find My iPhone on that.
No, they can label it anything. So I could label the phone Jake's phone, and I don't know that's Jake's phone. So I need some type of proof to show that that's your phone. That's the same one that was seized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I don't have it, man.
You just said you had the box, right?
Can't you run the number on that?
So if I run the
So
phone
I gotta
number,
go home. While you guys are sitting here, I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that box and that EIN number, and then you guys are gonna tell Entwistle and Entwistle Roberts Law, and then that phone's gonna move right back into the sheriff's office, and you guys are gonna miss out on the crime of the century here in Gettysburg.
So why would I tell Entwistle?
Because you guys are regularly conspired. This dude right here knows all about me getting stabbed and refused to report the conspiracy that went up on the courthouse. You remember that, Sergeant Proy?
Okay.
You remember that?
Sir, what I'm not understanding is if you believe that we're in cahoots, or however you're putting it, that we're going to cover this up, why are you reporting it to us if you don't trust
Because I'm live casting it and recording it.
Okay. So what you want is to get your phone back, correct?
Well, I want to prove that I haven't been fucking a foil-hatted veteran this whole time, because my phone is not in the DA's office. It's at Entwistle and Entwistle Roberts Law.
Okay. And what we're trying to do is confirm that that's factual and confirm that that's your phone. So we need certain information. You understand that we can't just go off somebody's
You can't
word
just
and
run
enter
that
somebody's
phone number and
residence
ping
or
that.
enter
You can't ping
somebody's
that phone
business.
number right now.
We can't just enter someone's business under pure word that there's an item.
And
there. We
this
need
is
some
the
type
could
of
be the
evidence.
crime of the century, Sergeant Proy, and you're not going to go set someone on that to go look at their back shed 2 blocks over there to go see who yanks that out while I'm gone. I'll come right back. Why don't you do that? That's what I would do if I was a law enforcement officer.
Okay, sir, but you're not law enforcement.
Sergeant Weichert. Are you? No, you're the young Weichert. What's up?
Okay, so you're gonna get us that information, correct?
Yeah, so I have to go home, get my EIN.
What's your first name?
Let you, Jake
Okay, what's your last name?
Bilsma, BY,
Uh-huh.
LS, MA.
What's your date of birth?
December.
Because we're filing a police report. So we obviously, if there's a victim in a crime, we need certain information that lists that person as a victim, correct?
This is not just a crime. This is the crime of the century. I just caught District Attorney Brian said it dead to rights, and you guys aren't frothing at the mouth for this.
Crime of the centuries, we still need victim information. So what's your home address? Uh-huh.
Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
And you said local address. What's your home address?
Just use that one as my local. I'm here now
So do you
for
live
COVID.
there or what?
I'm dual resident, yes.
Okay, so where's your other residency in case?
Don't worry about it.
In case we have to send you mail in relation to
Send me it here because I'm here for COVID until my dad gets his shot.
Okay, so what state's your driver's license out of?
Texas.
Okay. So you have a Texas driver's license? With
I'm
the
a
same date of
Texas
birth?
resident.
Okay.
I wouldn't wipe my ass with Pennsylvania.
current time, what's
Have
your
you guys watch after the laws for me?
At this current time, what's your phone number? So if I call that phone, it's going to go back to that phone in the shed, correct? So how am I supposed to reach you? What's your phone number now?
What's my phone number now? Well, a house phone, but I'm not at the house.
So what's the phone that you're carrying?
I don't fucking know, man. So what do you need from me? While you guys are stalling me, asking me
The
these
problem
questions
is
so
if
the
I
phone
try
can
and
move
call
back.
you and ask you any follow-up questions in relation to the phone.
All right,
that you're
so if
referring,
I go
can't
run
hold you.
home and get my EIN number and call you guys, I'm going to call you
So
and
what's
give
your
you
phone
that
number?
EIN. It don't matter. So I can go home. I just want to hear you. So I can go home and I'll go get my EIN number and then I'll call it into you guys. You guys go get this. I'll come right back up here. Because I'll tell you what, Sergeant Poirier, if you're not going to go sit surveillance on that shed, I am. And I don't want to be like I'm stalking or something like that. This is a police job and I'm reporting it to you. Do you want to go see on my phone? Well, how my phone, find my iPhone, is in the shed out behind Entwistle and Entwistle Roberts Law right now. I caught you guys. It's over. You don't have to protect him. That's why I'm filming, so you can turn out your pockets and say, guys, I'm sorry. He was filming. I had to investigate it. I couldn't cover it up anymore.
Okay. So is there anything else that we need
This
to
is an
know
out
from-
for you.
Sir, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Can you answer questions?
Go fucking put surveillance on the
I'm
shed. You trying to get to the bottom of this?
Sir, I'm letting you speak. Can I just ask some questions?
Go.
All right. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about that you think is of evidentiary value in this incident?
I'm not exposing anything else. Just go get your eyes on that phone.
Okay, so you're not exposing anything else. What I'm asking is there anything else that would help us prove that that phone is at that location right now?
You're asking me, I got to go home and get the EIN number. I mean, yes,
Right.
do you guys want to go drive around? I can go ping it. I can go ping it. I can go ping my phone and we can listen for it out in that shed. It's in that fucking shed. It's charging right now. It's charging, hooked up on power in that
Okay,
shed.
So you have the number for the dispatch center, correct?
Yeah, well, just like I can Google that, right?
Yes, you can Google it.
Okay.
I assume. So you're going to call with the IEMI number, whatever it is, correct?
IEMI, that's what you need?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
All right, thank you, sir.
So then I'll call you with that, and then what? Are you guys going to go surveil that? Because if you're not, I am.
Okay, I'm not telling you to do whatever you're going to do is what you're going to do.
You guys are the
So,
police. This is the crime of the century. You're not going to go put a unit
I'm
to
not
go
saying
surveil
I'm
that.
saying you do.
Sergeant
whatever
Proy,
you-
you're not going to go surveil it. I'm going to have to jeopardize myself.
We're not going to discuss how we're going to investigate anything with you. No.
I'll wipe my ass with you motherfucking joke. Sure as shit, while I'm tracking down my phone box to get my IMEI number, the phone magically returns to lockup back at the courthouse. Big fucking surprise. You know what else is a big surprise? What wasn't confiscated when I was arrested. Here's my visual aids I was using for the audience while I was apprehended. I was showing some major incongruencies of when things are filed and when things are entered into the record. The reason he didn't retain these documents is because he already has them filed at the Prothonotary. Well, shit, it sounds like a bit of a problem if you have those documents in your hand. Good point, Leo. And apparently President Judge Michael George realized this one too. Look at Emergency Judicial Order G, issued the same day as my arrest. You can see it here right next to his last emergency order when I requested to attend the trial, and then he banned the public that same day as well. In this new emergency order, he's severely restricting access to the court Prothonotary's office where these documents are retained. That's a fucking burn notice! During a pandemic when there's limited court proceedings, why is the Prothonotary suddenly so busy?
At the beginning of the video, he said, "What's up, San Joaquin?" So as he was going in the building, I was watching his live stream, and I was actually watching and screen recording while he got arrested, which kind of sucked. But this guy's got some really badass investigative skills. He's quite funny, like I said. He's witty, and I believe his channel deserves way more subscribers than it has now. You guys, please take this moment to go subscribe to Lincoln Square Leonidas. Let him know San Joaquin sent you guys. I'll see you in his comment section. Let's all go support him. Thank you guys.